It's track reviews.
Hi everyone, Goodthony Morntano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. And it's time for a track review. You know, it's not even really honestly a track review. I mean, I know you probably heard the track review theme song before all of this started. But truly and honestly, I don't really feel like this is a genuine track review because most of the time when I go into a track review, I'm not really sure of how I'm going to end up feeling about the track 110%, and I'm really kind of sitting there willing to give the song an honest try, no matter who it is, no matter what song I'm talking about. In this instance, I already know the track is garbage, and it's this new song, Ocean to Ocean, from Pitbull, from the new Aquaman OST. And I'm just going to give it a listen and give my thoughts on it. I guess you could call this like a track not good. It's a song not good, a song based and not good. So yeah, let's get into it. Ocean to Ocean. Let us go. God. I wish I lived in a world where I didn't know this existed. I wish I could turn back time. Everything was so easier back then. Everyone was so innocent. I felt so pure. Now I'm broken. Now I'm poisoned forever. Yeah, what can I say about this? I mean, the most obvious thing about it is what people are talking about is the sample of Toto's Africa in the song. And while I'm sure there are elements from the original song that might have been sonically lifted from that recording, a lot of what I'm hearing here just kind of sounds like a synthetic recreation of a lot of the instrumentation, kind of like a top-down reassembly of the song's instrumental with just like new synthesizers and that sort of thing, because the whole instrumental sounds really punchy, sounds really bright. Again, don't know how much of that is due to pulling sounds out of the original, just sort of recreating, the track with some new percussion, some new synthesizers, and it just sounds so goddamn over the top. And what's annoying is I know that song so well and I love that track, but the on this song is shorter, so it's not like, you sort of get like the full taste and the full groove out of those verse segments that you do out of the original, because Pitbull just spits a couple lines here and there. This is a pretty short cut, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. It's not a very long song. And I guess that's the one thing I can compliment it on. It doesn't last too long. But you don't really get a full groove out of that verse segment before he just kind of busts right into the chorus, where the chorus vocals are mixed way goddamn too loud. Like, they're so much louder than Pitbull's verse vocals. On top of that, what's even louder than both of those things is, as the song is transitioning from one portion to the next, you have Pitbull going, and, if you've heard a Pitbull song before, you've heard this, where he's going, woo! Which sounds like something that might sound badass in like a Death Grip song, all distorted and clipped and overblown, but is sort of like in a modern pop song that is clearly a victim of the loudness war. It sounds like total trash. And just generally, the whole concept of this thing is obnoxious. It's terrible. It's obnoxious. It's one of those sample-based songs where the appeal of it really comes mostly down to the song that's being sampled, as opposed to any original writing on Pitbull's part. I mean, the only part of the track that you could call legitimately catchy is the instrumental and the chorus. The rest of it is awful, and something I really can't stand personally. So I guess shocked, annoyed, offended that this exists. And I love how it's on a movie soundtrack. There's the Warner Brothers logo all over it. I just sort of sit here and I think, like, the industry is so broken if a track like this can be created and it passes through the ears and hands of one executive after the next, one artist after the next, and not even just music people, but movie people. And nowhere along the way did anybody say, you know what? You know what? We're going to pass on this. Or you know what? Redo that. Now touch this part up. Or you know what? This is a bad idea. You know, we have all the money in the world to throw at this movie. I assume. We're going to go in a different direction. You know, or we're just going to invest a little bit more to improve it. But no, it just sort of seems like they wanted Pitbull on the soundtrack, and that's it. And they just sort of let him just phone in whatever the hell he felt like phoning in, and were apparently willing to pay for whatever sample he wanted to use. And this is the end result. Complete artistic freedom for the paycheck right here. Ocean to Ocean. I bless the rains down in Africa. Yeah, really a track that truly ruins the original in a way. And I feel like that's really all I have to say about it. I hate this. This is terrible. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. You guys are the best, and I love you. Okay, Anthony Fantano, Ocean to Ocean, terrible cover song. I want to die a little bit on the inside now, forever.